Let's buy some bread. Jeez, what a hard bargain. Someone is singing, that's a bit odd. I'm telling them to just do what they want. Jasmine, is that where it is? Please return home. No, I need you, but please wait here. Now let's see if the others are going to follow. Maybe all I have to do is summon them again. Spot. Let's go, boy. Combat. Always follow me. Alright, okay. Just summoning him did the trick. I'm wary about summoning them too much, because sometimes what happens, the companion appears and starts walking away. It's a bit awkward. Actually, let's do that. No, I do not want them to teleport with me. I found out it created problems with some companions, so no, not all of them. Evelyn, and now you will be following me. Good girl, good girl. Sorry about that, it had to be done. We had to fix those companions. Yes, let's travel together. Right. Anyway, still 5 o'clock in the morning. Let's go. See how they glow at night? It's just too pretty. I'm sorry, it's just too pretty. And as I'm saying that, I realize that one of the cool things about Morrowind is that it's not so pretty. You know, it's dark and dangerous and alien. But never mind. Let me see. I should go that way. I don't think there's any fish there. Should be quite safe to cross. Right, we're good. I'm going this way because there's someone I'd like to meet on the road. Oh, gosh, I'm slow. Yeah, but I went too far already. Next time. Hello, Badoroslavo. We have Vivek in the distance, but that's not where I want to go, is it? Oh, come on, of course. Jasmine is not fixed because I did not resummon her. How are we doing now? All good. Brilliant. I adore those glowy mushrooms. Haven't saved in a bit. I probably should do that. For now, I only have one mission in Vivek. It's not worth going there. especially when it's the mission where I have to steal something and I'm absolutely, one, rubbish at doing it, and two, my character doesn't really want to steal anything. I've caught my breath. Let's do this. I promise you, as soon as I level up, points in agility so I can perform better in the inns, and speed so that I'm a bit faster. Like, there's Ebonheart being built right in front of us, right before our eyes. We can see it being built. FPS 20, it's not so bad. Okay, let's run now. Ooh, we have a restaurant here. And what is this lovely house? I don't oh, I know! Yes, I do know! Oh, I had forgotten. You know, it was quite horrible for me to not be able to play Morrowind for a long time. Oh no, that's not the one I was thinking of. But anyway, still I was reminded of something. But then I am reminded of mods that I forgot I installed. So this is Jim's house. I don't know. Oh, hello. I mean, I already have a loot. But it's not owned by anyone, okay? Right, I'm not going to push it. I mean, even though it doesn't say owned by anyone, I think my character kind of knows that. Oh, hello. Maria, you were there. Hello, dear. How can I... Oh, Jasmine, where have you been, dear? Your father and I were worried. Oh, that's Jasmine's mom. I'm sorry for your worry, mother, but I was busy. Waves a hand and embraces Jasmine. Nonsense, you should know you always have time for family, dear. Jasmine returns the embrace. I know, mother. I'll try to in the future. Okay, tell me about Jasmine. She's something, isn't she? In many ways, she reminds me of myself when I was her age, seeking adventure, wanting to make a positive difference in the world. It didn't surprise me when she joined the Legion, but oh, I've worried about her. She's a capable fighter. She takes after her father in that way, but, well, I'm her mother and I love her. It's my job to worry. Oh. Jasmine quickly hugs her mother. I love you too, Mom. That's nice. She joined the Imperial... Oh, so what? Interesting. She must be a member for me to have this dialogue. Anyway, you're already a member. True, true. Or did you forget? Nah, I did not. Right, tell me about yourself. She seems pleasantly surprised. You want to know about me? Well, let's see. What can I tell you? Like many Redguards, I was born and grew up in Hammerfell. I was a typical girl who always had her head in the clouds and believed I would someday grow up to save the world. But that was before I was old enough to know that life doesn't always turn out the way you think it will. That really reminds me of my character's story, to be honest. Continue. When I was 17, I joined the Imperial cult as a layman and quickly decided that my calling was to spread the teaching of the 9 divines to those who still follow the heathen faith. As I am sure you can guess, I had a rather rude awakening regarding how accepting other cultures would be of cult teachings. After a few years, I decided to focus on being a healer. Ah, she could be my other adopted mom. It was during that time that I met my husband, James, who was in the Imperial Legion. Long story short, we eventually fell in love, got married, and had our Jasmine. So no, I didn't save the world or convert all heathen, but I believe even the small things that each of us do can make a difference to the world, like a persistent water drop on a rock. Life wasn't what I planned, but whose is? I'm happy with how my life turned out. Well, she's a nice lady, honestly, and I like her philosophy. Ebonheart, you have something special to say? It's pretty down here, isn't it? Have you ever seen the dragon statue at dawn when the sun is just behind to show her face over the water? It's breathtaking. One would swear that at any moment the dragon will come to life, spread its wings and fly. Cult, I'm not going to click on that again. Legion. I certainly admire them, but I wasn't cut out for battle, which is why I never joined. As you may already know, my husband James was a member of the Legion before he retired. While I admired him for his dedication, I was glad when he retired. No matter how strong a Legion soldier is, when he is sent out on an assignment, there is always a chance that he won't come back. Tell me about James. A good man. We met when I was an acolyte for the Imperial cult, and he was in the Legion. He had come with a terrible wound across his right shoulder and needed healing. Even after he was healed, he would come back occasionally and claim that the muscles were sore and needed to be looked at, but he confessed later that he simply wanted to come back to see me. Any good rumor you want to share? No, same as everyone. It doesn't hurt to learn something about alchemy. The landscape is filled with ingredients, and it isn't always possible to get back to civilization to purchase potion. Oh, you don't have to be as skilled as the Lady Altmer, who lives in Balmora and Nalcaria, I think. But a mortar and pestle doesn't take up that much room, and almost anyone can throw together Nyx hound meat and quama eggs to restore fatigue, or some salt rice and marshmallow for a health potion. True. What do you have to say about the landscape? A lot. This island was once, long ago, a large volcano. After its last eruption, it left a large crater in its center, which filled with rainwater. Parts of the island are forested, while other parts are vertical drops to the sea. Inland, the island is a mass of jagged mountain and rocks, extremely difficult to traverse unless by flying. The fort was constructed on an interior island of the lake, as high as the surrounding mountain, in order to protect the dragons that lived on the island. Ooh, there's a lot of information there. Secret? Ooh, she seems to have a secret. Let's see. While it is good for a couple to have common interests, time away from each other occasionally can be good as well. I realize when the relationship is new, it seems like you want to spend every waking moment together, but once the infatuation wears off, you realize that it isn't really healthy to constantly be joined at the hip. After a while, you run out of things to talk about. Plus, the occasional time apart can be a reminder of how lucky you both are to have found each other. It is so easy to take your partner for granted otherwise. I like this lady, but I'd like that she look at me when she talks to me. Oh, hello. Oh, she's really pretty.
You've got my ear. Let's hear it.
You seem to be making clothes. You're not selling them. Oh well. Irulan is here. Come on, Irulan. Let's try another time. Take my place. This time it worked. Jasmine, you want to say something about your mum? No, not in particular. Alright, this is not the mod I thought it was. But still, we have met Jasmine's parents. Well, Jasmine's mum at the very least. And we have finally reached Ebonheart. Quick save. Every time the game takes a second to load the next frame, I am reminded I should quick save because, well, it could be the last thing I see before the game crashes. Here we are, Ebonheart. There's the dragon that may or may not come to life. And there's the sun setting down. She didn't lie, it is pretty. Alright, things I need to do here. Get permission to build the inn. Talk to Arland. And join the cult. Well, I have joined the cult, but I want to get some quests. So let's do that. Step 1. We go to the inn. And we entertain the patrons, because that's how we make a living. Not much of a living, mind you. It's pretty busy in here, isn't it?
May the wind be on your back.
Yes, yes, yes. There we go. Arland. Hello, Aureliana. It's good to see you again. How have you been? Me? Well, as a matter of fact, I could really do with your help. I'm sure you can spare just a few minutes to help out an old friend. Well, vague acquaintance. Come on, don't say you're not tempted. Defeat a dragon. Rescue a fellow adventurer in peril. And I'll buy you a beer when you're done. I mean, he can sell it. Yeah, tell me about that dragon. Yes, I need a little assistance for the dragon. Would you help me? Sounds like fun. Excellent. If you could just accompany me to the Ebonheart Grand Council chambers, we'll take it from there. Sorry to take up your time, but you'd be doing a great service. It's only as far as the Grand Council chambers. We need to find Persia in the administrative office. I'll buy you a drink afterwards to say thanks. I'll follow your lead. Oh, great. So now I have another companion. Have to tell my wolf to not follow me indoors. I keep forgetting. We have a friend bard. You have no information about fellow bards. I do want a music sheet, and for that you want a Garskin drum. I do not have a Garskin drum. That's a shame. I'll have to get one. To the council chamber we go.
You have something to say to me? You have something to say to me?
No, nothing to say. Who are you? Keros the Mute, so I'm guessing... Yes. Says nothing to me. That is some very fancy helmet you've got there. With the... It's actually the dragon statue from Ebonheart. Nice. Nice work. Jonas Maximus. The bounty hunt is still for the Atronach, so not for me. Oh, this is gonna be crowded. Hello, Persia, said Arland. Hello, Arland, said Persia. Is the Duke in? Yes.
Strange.
May I see him? No. Oh, for the love of... Is there anything else I could help you with? Not unless it involves your untimely death. Right, Arland. Tell me about that dragon. Please, could you ask Persia if I can meet with the Duke? You want to meet with the Duke? Yes, I need to set up a meeting with Duke Dren, and that darling Persia there won't let me. Please, can you see if you have more luck? Sure. Persia? So the 9 o'clock is now the 10 o'clock, and the 2 o'clock is now the 3 o'clock. I've asked O'Neill to bring me the figures on taxation and Surin for this month's report. Oh yes. Can you get me some colored ink? The Duke would like colored maps to show growth in the Ascadian region. If you could get Asien to write a paragraph on transportation cost, that would be great. I also need an update on the ebony situation at Caldera. Did anybody book anywhere for lunch at the 1 o'clock? Oh, yes. I would like to meet with the Duke. You'd like to arrange a meeting with Madame Dren? Why, certainly. When did you have in mind? As soon as possible. Of course, I'll just check his diary. Well, you may have the earliest appointment that the Duke has available. 11 in the morning of Tierdas, the 23rd of Sun's Dawn. Third era, year 437. Don't you have anything sooner? I'm sorry, I do believe I just said it was the earliest appointment that he had available. Would you like to wait? For all those years, are you nuts? I am, apparently, in the best mental health. Would you like to leave your contact details in case anything sooner becomes available? How much sooner? I do believe that there is a possible cancellation scheduled in the third era, year 434. That's really not going to work for me. I'll get back to you. Sorry, Arnand. See what I mean? Oh dear, I had hoped you would be able to change her mind. I wonder if you'd have more luck by asking Amelia. Amelia. Pleased to meet you, Aureliana, and welcome to the imperial town of Ebonheart. We're always eager for news here. Have you heard the latest rumor? Or would you care to share a little secret? One hears things here and there. Do you have something special? No. Aha, if you're looking for work, speak to Marcus. I don't know who Marcus is though, but we'll keep an eye out. I would like to meet with the Duke. Well, oddly enough, I was about to tell Persia that the Duke's first appointment tomorrow has been cancelled. But then this nutjob of a Breton with a ridiculous accent came storming in and interrupted me. Now, perhaps you could be kind enough to tell Persia that there is a breakfast appointment going spare? Absolutely, with pleasure. Persia. And he'll need to sign the... I'm sorry, is there something I may help you with? Yes. His first appointment has been cancelled? Is that true, Amelia? Oh dear, I'm going to have to move an awful lot of things around. I'd better let catering know. So, how many is that now? -6 for breakfast. Oh, and somebody better let the accommodation go. We don't want to pay for rooms we're not using. Sorry, what was that? Oh, Arnon, to meet the Duke. Yes, of course, sorry. Tell them to be there for 8. Let me tell you, I'm going to deserve that drink. Yes, we can meet with the Duke. Let's go back.
Can you ask your question quickly? I must leave.
Well, that was quite a quest, but we did defeat the dragon. Almost there. All my companions. Armand. Well, I am as good as my word, so here's the beer I promised you. So, now that little nightmare's over, tell me, what have you been up to all this time? Not much really. Run around. Wow, that's quite some story. I know. Me? Oh well, since you ask. After I finished university, I moved to Almalexia and did the Pilgrim Trail as a mercenary. It's like a tour guide, but with more running and screaming. There are some amazing ruins under that city. I actually did pretty well of the artifacts there. How well? I really sound quite interested now, all of a sudden. Well, enough not to worry about work for a few months, and it paid for my apartment. Still, you can't leave off savings forever, so I've been on a contract salvaging Dwemer artifacts from the ruins on Vardenfell. I've been on a dig in the Gracelands for the past 3 months, and I have been negotiating export duty with the Duke on behalf of the team I'm working for. What team is that? I take the salvage parts and take them apart to see how they work. It's what's been driving forward technology in the Empire. It's all based on what they found. You know, flushable conveniences, food coolers. It's all based on the ancient thermoenergetics devices they've been digging up all over the island. Anyway, I can't bore you with all that now. In fact, I can't bore you with that now. I hadn't realized what the time was. I'd best drink up. What? What's going on? You're not going, are you? Apparently, yes. Arden sips at his maids. Unfortunately, I have to. I have some papers to get ready for my meeting with the Duke tomorrow. He drains the rest of his drinks in one go. It's been really good to see you again. Listen, are you going to be passing Balmoral anytime soon? I'm down here for the next few days, but it would be great to catch up with you properly afterwards. What do you think? That would be good, Arnon. That would be good. Great. Do you know the 8-Plate Tavern in Balmoral? They do very good food there. Let's meet there in 7 days. Oh, look, I'm afraid I have to go now, but we'll meet up for a meal in a few weeks. Okay. See you in a week. Goodbye. And off he goes. Yay, I have booze. And you know what? I did go to the fort to defeat the dragon. I didn't get my quests from the Imperial cult. That's my fault. Now I have the right to run back.
Go ahead. Good morning.
Good morning indeed. And since I'm going back, I'm gonna have to check out the clothier there. Stop running and jumping for a little bit. The Imperial cult is right across the hall.
Are you looking for something, friend?
Alright. I am a lay servant. Well, obviously I can't because I need to do things. So let's talk to everyone. Okay. What do you want me to do? Recover the chapel limeware bowl. I need to find Carriel. Sorry people, I'm not reading that one. I can feel my voice is getting weaker and weaker by the minute. I am ready for an Almona project. Skyrim mission, Alms for the poor. I don't know how rich I am. 600, they're the sort of quests that I normally, do right now. I've doubled the goal. Cost me money, but I don't have to run all the way. Ready for a healer task. And you want me to bring marshmallow. I know I don't have marshmallow.
Please, by all means. I'm listening.
Advancement. Yes, I am now a novice.
A visitor.